Today I am working with one of my Strawberry Society papers. I have two envelopes. These are just a few of them. I've got several different things that have strawberries in them. If you love strawberries, there's the shipping invoice, exchange transactions, merchants, receipts. You even have collector pages and other collector pages. This one I printed 4 to a page so that you could have actual postcards that you could mail if you wanted to. And then we got some of these there's writing pages, another envelope. So I just wanted to get in here real quick and do something today. I have an envelope. I thought about making one, but then we got all the envelopes here. So I thought, I might be better off just cutting them out and then making it. So my Chosen Pieces journal, I've not worked on it in a while because I've had so much going on, and I just found out in the last week or so that I have early stage of breast cancer, so I've been running back and forth to the doctors. And over the next month or so, I'm not quite sure how my videos are going to go. I'm going to try and just do short ones probably that I don't need to edit, that I can just put up and say, hey, I'm here and feeling good today, or I'm not feeling good. I've actually in stage 0 for breast cancer. It's very early. They wouldn't have to take out much, but I right now have opted for the full mastectomy, to have the double mastectomy, because my family just has so many people. My mother has 3 girls. All 3 of us have breast cancer at one time. My sister, right now, she's 2 years younger than me. She is going in for the same thing. She'll have her operation in August. Mine's supposed to be July 10th right now. So I started not to talk about it, but then I said, there's probably other women that might want to talk about it, that have questions, because I know I have questions. And that I could take an easier route and doing just the lumpectomy, which is where they just take a part of it out. But because of the family history, I have decided to do the full mastectomy, because I'm one of them folks that I stress way too much. And I decided for me, it's just better to do it that way. Whereas, Rhonda, I think, is getting the full mastectomy. The same reason. Hers is stage 1, and she wouldn't need a full mastectomy. Hers would be partial also. But some of her thinking is the same as mine, that our family, 4 sisters, have had breast cancer over the last 10 years. And my mother has it, or had it. She had her mastectomy on one side. My grandmother had breast cancer. I have, I think, 2 aunts and a couple of cousins, all on the same side of the family, that have it. Although my sister's DNA work came back and it was negative. I haven't got mine back yet, but I still decided that, that stress, thinking about that forever, that's something if I can do it. So we're going to see what happens. I thought I had another. So yeah, my sister told us the last of May that she had breast cancer. So I went and got my mammogram, and they called me back and they said, I need you to come back in and get the left side rescanned because we're seeing something. Well, according to them, it is little granular sized pieces of stuff. I like to get the fancy name they put for it. But one of the reasons I chose the mastectomy also is that, well, I don't have to do any radiation. Should not have to, let me put it that way. If all the stuff comes back from my lip glands to be normal and all, then I shouldn't have anything else to worry about. I will have to take the hormone blockers, but no radiation, no chemo. And even though the doctor did tell me that there is the possibility that you could still get some kind of a breast cancer from the skin part, I just feel like maybe that's my best answer. No, I'm not sure that I want to get rid of my boobs, but just that anxiety, because I was already really anxious when my sister had told us, and not really sure what to do. So, let me turn this ruler over. So my Chosen Pieces journal was initially going to be just a botanical, but then I decided, I've got so many different kits that I love and that I want to work on, that my Chosen Pieces is going to be botanical. It's going to be some, well, the strawberries can be botanical. I've got strawberries, blackberries. I'm working on some seed packets for vegetables. And I'm focusing more on correspondence and receipts. I don't know if I printed one off. I don't think I did. I have some certificates in several of the kits so you could have like a Strawberry Society certificate and put your name on it and put it in there or send it to someone. You could, like this, you could just fix up these and have strawberry things, and we're going to make pages with those. But this one I would probably double print or print on a cardstock and maybe print something on the other side. And you've got a perfect postcard. It has the from and the to, and you can write a little something, or you could write it on the back. I printed this on regular paper. I'm going to print on some cardstock and try it. But I've done postcards like this before, so yeah. I used to be part of the Post World postcard. Oh, what is it called? I'm not sure. There's a thing online that you can send postcards around the world, and people send them back to you, and it's really cool. I've got quite a few somewhere. I just don't know where. Well, I'm going to put this one up because we're not going to use it today. So this has a beautiful thing at the top that you could use in your paperwork. I'm just going to pull it out right now. Let me see. So here's some little cards that's got information on it about different people. I thought those were really cool when I saw them. And I do mine with AI. I'm not a drawer, but it has taken me a long time to get to this point to where I can get the images to come out pretty much like I want. The spelling sometimes isn't the best, but I'm learning how to work around that too. So it's been interesting learning and just seeing what comes up. Sometimes I get things that I would have never thought of just because the AI has a prompt and it's not so specific that it says, well, I have to do just this, and I will get something pretty cool out of it. Like the blackberries. I wasn't planning on doing blackberries, but then one day I was working on my strawberries and it come up and it looked cool, and I'm like, yep, there we go, something for me to do. Now I thought I was printing this all on cardstock, but I didn't apparently. But we can fix that too. Those are enough of those for now. I don't know if I'm going to use, I might use this in there as a, something to put in the envelope. So let me go ahead and get this all crooked and wonky. I think I'm going out of town tonight. So I'm trying to get something that maybe I can just post and it not be too bad, you know. Okay. I'm going to use my, yeah, there it is. So when I do my envelopes, I use this mark here and I line them up here and then down here and just score it. And I did print these on 28-pound paper. I said I forgot to change my paper out, but 28-pound paper is pretty good. I used the hammer mill paper to do mine. You see, I'm just scoring across each line. There's at least 4. This one is an unusual one. I don't think it's in a kit yet because I wanted to make sure that it was going to fold up and everything. So things like this, if I don't know if they're going to work, I always print them out, which I have a bad habit. I don't think it's a bad habit, but I print everything, to be honest. It just, that way I know what it looks like and I can kind of see, you know, what you're going to get when yours prints out. So that just leaves me with a lot of paper, a lot of prints. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just fold these and fold them over. Let's see. So this isn't quite the usual envelope as you would get in the mail, but this one can actually be mailed because you got a place up there to put the addresses and a place to put that. Now I have some, I don't have any with me right now, that have different things on the front, but it is definitely mailable, just like it is. So what I'm going to do is put a little glue here and a little glue on this side. And I should probably ink it, but I don't know. Do I want to ink today? And if you want your envelope open, you could print on the other side. I have some backing pages too to go with these. This would print this on 28 to 32-pound paper, and you can mail that one. I have a lot of other envelopes that are similar. Well, they're made just like that, but some of them can't be mailed because unless you went and put a sticker for the address on it. But the other ones, I did try to make some of both because I like to mail stuff. This one just definitely needs it. I like the way this one's coming together. This would make a good seed, we call it seed packet envelope. If you printed them 4 to a page, you could get 4 and they would be smaller and probably work out just perfectly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to punch a little hole right there just so I might do that bigger when I get it glued. Okay. Glue in time. Yeah. I'm just going to put it on that one side of that one. And then here, you know what? I actually think I want that to go on the inside, so we may change that. You know, it looks cool, but yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to go around right here to keep that flap so it'll glue itself down to the inside. Okay. Now, yeah, see, I got a little bit more decoration out here. There we go. So here's number 2. And get number 3. Now, this one's not going to quite work, so that's another one I'm going to have to adjust. That's okay. What I could do, I could put this on there and it be like that for today, and it be a pocket, or I don't know, I could put it in there and it just, you wouldn't see that side though. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is glue this on there for today, just so it's got something to hold on to, and make it an envelope. Let's see. Yeah, that works. I do think I want to move this a little bit, it's crooked. So I'll come back and work on this one later and get it up to standards, and the way it can go in a kit. But what I was going to say is, if you're signed up for my email, every month I'm trying to send out a free kit that kind of coordinates with Quiet Wednesdays, which is more of a Bible themed little video where we just, I am doing some kind of, I don't know, some kind of work, not work, but playing. And then I do a voiceover where I talk about a Bible verse. Well, this month I'm going to try something different. I'm going to look at possibly, I want to do letters, so I have like a correspondence between 2 ladies that are friends, and each Wednesday there's a new letter, so that you get a new letter, and you also get, I'll read the letter on here and talk a little bit about it. But I'm thinking that just sounds like a lot more fun to me. So this one I'm going to do the same way. I'm going to put my glue in here. Put a little bit right here. And that envelope, if it stays, it's going to have to be worked on. I don't think it did that hard. Sometimes they come out like they're going to work just perfect, but other times they look like, leave me alone. Let's see, I could put a ticket there. Actually, kind of like the ticket. You know what? How about that right across there? That's a good idea. So if your envelopes don't work, just work with them and make them. So what kind of things would you guys like to see? Would you like to see envelopes, pockets, tucks? I'm trying to figure out what I can do, and I don't really know at the moment. Oh, that fits perfectly right there. Okay. A little much on that side, so let's just trim that down. The other thing I was looking at, and I don't have a hole punch that small, was these would look cute right there too, but they're a little bit big. But anyway, that was a thought. I'm going to find me a spread just for my strawberries. And that's what I might do throughout the whole series is with the chosen pieces, is just do like a spread for each theme. I don't know. I'm getting lots of themes these days. I may keep this up here right now for botanical. I'm working on my slow stitch that I had the last one with the dark fabric, but it's going to be coming out on a different day besides Wednesday because I want to start the letters, and I decided, well, if I want to start the letters, I want to do that now. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. See if I could do something like that. Put a postcard there. That's what I was looking at. I wanted to put some envelopes too. So what we could do is we could put this envelope right here. I actually kind of like that. Glue the tab down, or we could do like this. Glue this part, this side, and a little bit right there. So we still got the bottom open. I'm going to stick this on here and make that a tuck on the other side too when it dries. So I had this. I don't know how I want to decorate though. Then I have this that would fill pretty much the whole page. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half, I think. Somewhere in there. If I glue one on one side, I have a note page. I can glue this one on this side and have another note page. It's kind of big. It's going to fit. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. If you look at the back, you can really see my crooked cut and crooked tearing. It's okay. That's what makes it even better. I was making a folio the other day, and the first one I actually cut the pieces. I did not tear them. And to be honest, I was like, there was one piece left, and it was torn. Well, it wasn't one piece left, but it would fit on my flap just right. And it was torn, but I'm like, well, the rest of it's not. So I wound up making a second folio, which I can show you, maybe. So you can see how it turned out. I like this one better than this one. And I have a video of it coming up too. Thing. I'm kind of stuck in the middle of everything with all this I've had going on. Okay, so let's put this one on here. So one of these had weather observations. I could put what the weather is outside. I think the strawberries really turned out nice. Yeah, I don't know if I know I started it, but definitely sign up for the newsletter so you can get our Quiet Wednesday newsletters. Let's see. So what I would like to do here is what, it's kind of big, but I could fit it there and cover up that side. Still have my flip. I take that off. No. Could do the postcard on the other side. I like that too. It just looks good like that. But I was thinking I wanted to do something else. See where I glued that down now, that won't fit under. What I could do is collage some of these people in there. And tuck them up in there. I still got my strawberry one. No, this one's laying over here. It looks like it could have berries in it. I did like that. So this one, maybe what I'll do with it is I'm going to save it. I'm going to put it right here. And if you're interested in getting some mail and you're in the U.S., I'm going to send this one out to somebody in the mail. But we're going to give it a week or two, a couple of weeks to let people be able to see the video. I'm not sure, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. But long enough for them to be able to see the video and have time to sign up for it. I know right at the moment my subscribers, my views are kind of low, but I'm getting back into doing this and slowly getting there. What I could do, I don't think these postcards will fit up in there, will they? Look at that. Almost the right size. I'll do something over here. I could fold it and it'd be like a book. How about that? And just tuck it up in there for a writing spot since I've got more than one. And I could put something like one of these on here just to decorate it up. Or that one would fit too. Right now, I think I'm going to leave it like this in case I want to write something on it. So that can go there. This is our surprise envelope that will get mailed to somebody. Basically, if you're, leave me a comment below that you would like to get some mail. And then when we do the drawing and your name comes up, I can get your address. So, do I want to put this in here? As a flip out, maybe? But I could do this like right here. And then it flip out and open the page. I need a little bit more in. Well, I don't have any strawberry, but I do have some pretty green that would go with this. So this right here is going to be my strawberry section, so I can come back in later and I can add more pages. That's why I'm trying to do the flip and add to it, because I'm interested to see, you know, just how much can go in here and how bulky it can get by the end, because I've not done a really bulky one like this. And this is just a fun journal, which I do need to put in there in our Chosen Pieces recipe book. Okay, see if I can get this right. Trying to look through the light. That's not working too well. I'm going to put some glue on here. I should put it on the other side too. But all right, make sure I'm going up. Well, this is harder than it looks. So I'm going to put a piece on the inside. And actually, I already see where I can put one of those other correspondence at. So see here, I'm going to cover that up, I think. Oh, no, that's right. This time I'm going to run it over my tape thing. I'm going to try. Yeah, I need something flat up under there. Do y'all ever go through all this with yours? I know it's not just me. I do feel some glue right there, so let's see if I can. Okay. So now that folds in, and I could put this right here, but I would like something around the edge if I do that. And I don't know if I got anything. I do have this. Anything? I don't think it's quite right. This can definitely sit here for now. So I'm going to put something behind it so it looks a little better. Maybe I'll have enough. Don't you hate it when this washi tape just wants to do its own thing instead of act right? And then when my nails get to pulling it, it just messes it up even more. Now, I think that would look good better. I do like those colors though. So I'm just going to stick that right there. That extra little piece. So do I want the harvest report or the other one was the weather observations. I could put both eventually. I like this one better for today. And I think that's going to be it. We'll come back and work on another strawberry page as we add more to this strawberry section. So another thing I thought, I could start a new journal and have a strawberry journal, but I really just want a journal of what I'm doing. It doesn't have to match. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to see what my interests were 10 years from now. Whether I write one word or a million words in here. I think it's pretty cool to try these different things. There we go. There. I think that can go in just a little bit more, maybe. So let's start with, I did all this. Okay. So for now, I'm going to put all this other strawberry stuff in this envelope that'll fit. I do think I want to keep one of these to go on the front, maybe her. Okay. I'm just going to stick this right here. And then, like I said, make sure to leave me a note in the description below that you're interested in getting a letter in the mail. You have to be in the United States. And we'll be doing a drawing in a couple of weeks. I still haven't decided when yet. I'm going to stick this right here too. Let's see. So I was not going to put one of these people up front just to say, hey, there's strawberries in here too. And I need to update my journal. I won't be able to do the pictures right now, but I can write the notes in about that envelope that needs to be fixed. And that's actually what a journal like that's for. I'll put her right there. Let's see. I've got this dude. We could put him back here. Now, the thing too is I can always come back and cover over what I'm putting down now. This doesn't have to be forever. So that was kind of my thought is, hey, this can go on there now. And later on, I may find something that I want to go on it more. And I'll just stick it over the top. But this is really turning out nice. I'll stick this back here too. Grab my labels. And stick them in there. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment below and I'll see you next time.